Hello and welcome! You're watching Gaming with Pongyo. I am Pongyo and this is FM20. Now, this is my first FM video. I've been doing some other games, but this is what I'm going to focus on for now. So, I'm from the UK. I'm from Scotland on the west coast. However, I am a Newcastle United fan. I am not jumping on the bandwagon because of the prospective buyers making them the richest club in the world. I have supported Newcastle since I was maybe about 5 or 6 years old. I don't know what it was, but I love the team. When I lived down in the Manchester area, I had season tickets for St James's Park. So I am a Newcastle United fan, have been for a long time, and I am not just jumping on the bandwagon. But I want to play FM20 with a lot of money. I've never played FM games where I've been in charge of big teams. I usually play while I'm in charge of a small team. But I thought, hey, now that I'm recording videos, why not try and do something a bit different? So, this is pretty much kind of what I look like. I do have a bald head. My beard is maybe a little longer. It's pretty much the gist. Yeah, so, we're going to continue. This is the first time playing FM20 on this computer. Usually I play on my laptop, but for recording purposes I'm on the PC. So we'll do a career, and do we have any others? Let's just stick with that. This is stuff I had downloaded on my laptop, and while I downloaded the game it automatically downloaded onto my PC. So we will just go with the latest update. Okay, we'll start with that, and I think really we'll just pick a few leagues. We're not going to pick too many. We have the English League, of course, because that's who I'm going to be doing. I want to see the attribute masking, so I will put in just maybe the big leagues. England, France, Spain, Italy, and Germany, maybe. Italy and Germany. So let's just go with those. I think that'll be okay. What happens? So it's 3.5 stars. I'm okay with that. I need to get a bit more power onto this laptop, but that'll be fast enough. Okay, so we'll start the game from the earliest possible part. I think, if I remember correctly, that's in France. Yeah, so we'll start it with the French date. Start game. And as I said, I'm just going to be going straight in as Newcastle. So I kind of, when I put everything together, put my character together, I kind of need to be putting my attributes up pretty high to reflect the fact that I am managing a Premier League team. If it's too low, then it'll be difficult to win the support of the players and things, because they just won't trust me in the position. They won't think that I deserve to be there in the team, and it makes it more difficult for the team morale, which can play a big part in how your team play game to game. So yeah, I'll just put all my attributes up as high as I can. I'll be an international player, and all that good stuff, just to make it a little bit easier for when I'm getting into the game and trying to get things going. As I said, I haven't actually edited the game, so I do have the in-game editor. So I'm going to go in, I'm just going to give Newcastle a ton of money with a high wage budget, a high transfer budget, and just see who I can bring in, a bit of wheeling and dealing. Obviously I'm going to have to ship out a lot of the Newcastle players because there's a few that are okay, decent, but I mean, come on, really, like if Newcastle in real life get a lot of money, I think we can upgrade a lot of players. I'd like to see them keep quite a few players, just simply for the development of those guys, the Longstaff brothers, for example. But sorry, in reality, they're really going to be bringing in some upgrades to that team. I don't want them to be bringing in like top of the art, like really finished article players. I want them to be bringing in some really good young talent who they can help develop. And if Mauricio Pochettino comes in, I'm sure that'll be his philosophy as well, to bring in some really young talent and develop them into really good players. So I kind of hope that's how it will go. Okay, so there you can see, yep, I'm Scottish. I was born in Paisley in Renfrewshire, and Newcastle are my favorite team. So yeah, we're going to go straight in as Newcastle. Managerial style, suggested based on Newcastle. Can I go any higher? No, the Continental Pro is the highest. And international, continental. I'll go international, global level. Yeah. Let's just go to global level. That just gives us a few extra points and makes us look pretty decent for being a Newcastle manager. Okay, would you like to start playing? Let's start playing. So, as I said, first thing is going to be doing a bit of wheeling and dealing. Breaking news. Okay, thank you. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of a 34-year-old who has recently spent time away from club football, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at St James's Park. £28,500 per week. Okay, and we've replaced Steve Bruce. I don't think that's a better replacement, really, but hey, I've got to try and be better than him. So, we already know we've got a big capacity. We're expected to finish 17th, which is not very good. And these are people, these are loans, okay. And this is our vision. So, they expect us to finish mid-table. Oh, okay. Oh, so they expect us to finish mid-table while the media expect us to finish 17th. Okay. Wow. Yeah, maybe we get sacked in the first season then. Schedule press conference, yes. Send an advice report from backroom staff. Okay, no problem. You can do that. And Pyongyang, Newcastle. We'll save it. Okay, so I'm going to stop recording right now. I'll do a little bit of wheeling and dealing in the transfer. Oh, wait. Before I do that, let's put the money. You can watch me put the money in. I have the editor, as I said. I only want to use it this once to put the money into Newcastle. I know I could have done this with the editors and things like that, but hey, that's what we are. So 80 million and 16 million transfer budget. So edit club details, finances. So let's just go in and let's give us what? How much money? $1 billion. Okay, so we got $1 billion. Transfer budget. Let's go in with about what? 350 million maybe. And current budget is 1.4. So let's raise that up to about what? Let's say 3 million. Okay. And that's all we want to change. We're not going to change anything else in there. Facilities, what's the expansion capacity? Up to 60,000. So we don't have too much expansion capacity left at St James's Park. So there we go. Up to 1 billion. Okay. So 350 million transfer budget. 3 million wage. We're currently spending 1.3. So we've got quite a lot of money to do there. So as I said, I'll now go away, do some wheeling dealing, and I'll come back and I'll hopefully have everything finished before the start of the season. So yeah, bear with me. I'll be back in a second for you, but it might be a little bit of time for me. Okay, so the transfer window is closed. We're now just about ready for the first game of the season against West Brom. We played a few friendlies. We didn't do too well in the last one, but we had a very rotated squad for this game. This was probably our best game against Standard Liège. We did play pretty much a full strength team, so I was really happy to see that we came out way ahead of them. and a couple of friendlies away against Coventry and Blackpool. Um, Again, kind of rotated squads around, trying to give everybody a little bit of game time. And again, this one was just heavily rotated. Dominic getting sent off, and then they score right after. And then we scored in injury time, so we kept from a humiliating defeat right before the start of the season. But as we said, we're going to look at our transfers and our transfer history. So we brought in some big signings. First was Ruben Neves. Got him in for 68 million. Wolves were on 101 million for him, and I was going up a little, them down, and we eventually agreed on 68 million. So happy to get him in. He always does really well in this game, from what I've seen anyway. So hopefully he'll do it for us. Then we brought in a couple of Benfica players. Ruben Diaz, again, 52 million was his release clause. Benfica were not moving away from that, so that's what we had to pay. Then we had Florentino Luis, young player. They were wanting, I think they were wanting like 70 million. We got them down to 46 finally. So happy with that. McTominay, 41 million from Man United. As you can see, we're kind of strengthening the core middle part of our team. Central defender to defensive midfielder, and he can play defensive midfielder or midfield. And McTominay, another midfielder, central. Then we got in Alfredo Morelos from Rangers. I'm just not sure about Joelinton. I've seen him in real life playing. Not live, but on TV. I live in China, so I've not been able to get to see Newcastle for a few years now. But what I've seen of him, I've not been overly impressed, so I don't have a lot of confidence in him even in this game. Then we got Ben Chilwell. Quite a lot of money we had to pay. They just were not budging at all. They did want about 78 million. They wouldn't go any lower than 60, and I nearly lost out on him because they wanted to sign a replacement before he came in for us, and I had to delay it, and finally on deadline day they actually were able to sign a replacement and we got him in. And then just 15 minutes left of the transfer window, we got in Ryan Fraser just as a backup, because we've already got what's his name? Alan St. Maximin. He's just about to come back from injury. He's been out for about a week. He actually scored a good hat trick against Standard Liège. But then I realized we're kind of light. Dwight Gale, he can go into the under 23s because he's not registered, and Yedelin as well. He can go to under 23s. He's not registered. And Lejeune is unregistered, so again he can go to under 23s. There we go. Matt Ritchie, weird one that, because he did go to Everton on loan, and I don't know if we get to keep that 1.7 million, but after the first 28 days you cannot recall, and my one of my scouts came out and said, we should recall him, he's good enough to be a squad player. And then I forgot to take him off the transfer list, and then they accepted a loan from Fulham. So he's went out on 2 loans already, one for 1.7 million, 1.5 million. I'm not sure if we get to keep that money from Everton, but hey, I don't know. I really don't know what happens from that. So yeah, that was our transfer. Outs, we did quite a few outs. Few loans there. Matt Ritchie again twice. You can see he's went out on loan. So we did. No, we didn't do there. Kieran Clark, 13.5 million to Brighton. We were pretty happy to get that. They came straight in with that offer. I was like, yep, okay, have him. Dalian Pro. Isaac Hayden again, 15 million. I was surprised. He's already played 7 games for them in their league. In this Chinese Super League, I've only ever been to one Chinese Super League game. That was Beijing Guan against Shanghai Shenhua, I think, maybe. I can't remember who they were playing now. And another one, my local team is Baotou. Nimongo Shangfei Tao, which basically means Baotou is the city, Nimongo is Inner Mongolia, and Shangfei Tao is basically like flying on the grass, basically. So yeah, Inner Mongolia, flying on the grass, a pretty weird name. But they're my local team, but they're in the third division in China and pretty poor, poor standard. So the best bit of football I can get is only on TV, unfortunately. Then we also had Henry Save, went to Swansea for 5.5 million. I was pretty happy to get that for him. Christian Atsu, I just whistled there when I spoke. Christian Atsu, 10 million to Porto. Again, pretty happy to get that. Who else? Jonjo Shelby, away to Crystal Palace. 20 million. We were trying to get a little bit more, but that's as much as we could get. Then Jamie Sterry, youth player. Well, not exactly youth. He's 23 now, but been with Newcastle for a long time. Just never going to make it. So 250,000, no problem there. Matty Longstaff we put out on loan. My scouts are telling me to bring him back. He's good for a squad player, but I want him to go out, get some experience. Yavi Manquillo away to Bologna for 8 million. Another one I was really happy to get rid of, trimming the squad, and then just three loans there. So we brought in 97 million. Obviously 22 million of that was not us, so we brought in 75 million. 348 million spent, but we could say 55 million of that was not us, so we did spend quite a lot of money. But that's the whole point of this, wasn't it? We've brought in how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We brought in 7 players. So I'm happy with what we've done. We do have this Yoris Nagnon. I don't know. Nagnon. I'm going to give up. But we've got him coming in summer next year. 9.5 million. He is on loan at Sevilla. He is from Sevilla, on loan at Rennes. He was at Rennes before went to them, and he's now back on loan. Doesn't seem like he's going to make it. But I thought for 9.5 million, he'll be good for cover and central defense. Position's a little weak, but other than that, I think everything else is quite good. So as said, we have our first game today. We're going to be playing West Brom. Our starting lineup is going to be looking like this. We have Joel, Diaz, Shah, and Lazaro in defense. Luis in the defensive midfielder. McTominay, Neves, central mid. Almerian and Fraser on the wings, but this will be Maximin over here, and he'll replace Fraser. Fraser will be our backup, and then Morales. We'll see how he does in this game. If he doesn't live up to expectations, we'll give him a few games, obviously. But we'll be keeping an eye on Joe Linton as well, and obviously we've got Andy Carroll there as well. So these two will play more as target men. Morales playing as a pressing forward. So yeah, that's pretty much how we're going to be playing. So we'll go in. I'm happy with the team. We've got we need to give a squad number to Ryan Fraser, of course, because we just brought him in, so he can just have 25. Okay, and we've got 12 subs in the English Premier League. I didn't realize you got 12. So that's interesting. So yeah, let's go on. Team talk, passionate. No, let's just go in cam. Oh, best they have some fun. Maybe I should have been a bit more. I don't know. Let's see. So nobody really listened too much. You're about to take charge of your first match as Newcastle manager. Can you sum up your feelings on an occasion like this? Passionate, it's a special day. I can't wait to get started in this wonderful job. You could make a real statement about your intentions in this match and go on the attack from the first whistle. How will you approach this game? Assertive. We will go out and attack from kickoff. Given Martin Dubravka's lack of match fitness, how long can he last out there? You seem to be more knowledgeable about his fitness than I am, so why are you asking me? How much of a boost is Ahmed Tagazi's absence to your chance of winning? And focus on what we can do rather than what they're doing. We're confident enough doing ourselves justice here today. Okay, so we're ready to go. I've already set up my speeds and everything. So there we go. West Brom in the kickoff. Playing it back to the goalkeeper. Oh, putting his keeper under pressure. That's pretty good. First minute already. Oh, Brighton already beating Leicester 1-0. Lazaro. Lovely ball forward to Fraser. He keeps it in. Does he get it back? Oh, he's got away. And there's Almeria in the back post. 1-0 Newcastle. And it's in the 5th minute. Lovely start for the Toon. That's brilliant. That's really good. That's the first attack. Oh, I'm really happy for that. Fraser, assist on his debut. 15 minutes before the transfer. I think we put in the loan offer like 30 minutes before the end. It says, oh, this transfer might not go through as there's not enough time. As there's not much time remaining in the transfer window. But it went through within 15 minutes, so that was good. Fraser's on the attack again. He might cement this place. Oh, that was a deflection. Nearly got the keeper off. Is that Sam Johnston? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, Man U. Yep. He's at West Brom. Okay. So 1-0 after 15 minutes. Plays down. There's an attack for West Brom. And Ajayi, Pereira. Oh, there we go. Lovely. We're putting pressure on him. And we're on the break. Amirian, can he get his second? He's on the break. Oh, what a goal! 2 goals for him in this game. And West Bromers crumbling to pieces. 17 minutes and it's Newcastle 2, West Brom 0. Lovely little play there. Just look at the speed of him. Just kind of pulling away. And lovely place shot. Like, he powered it, but he placed it at the same time. Runs over to the crowd. 2-0. That's a good start for Newcastle. Play back to Dubravka. Dubravka's taking his time. Plays it out to Neves. Ruben Neves is running forward. Ryan Fraser has got it. And it's on the corner for Newcastle. Now, I've not actually set up. We've got the default set pieces set up. And pretty wasteful. So I need to probably try and figure out some set pieces to do for this team, because yeah, they are pretty wasteful when you just use the default ones. So 27 minutes gone, and yeah, I mean they've not even had a shot on. They've not even had any shots yet. So yeah, a bit slow now. Everyone going up a little bit slow, but that's fine. 35 minutes. Just don't concede before halftime. No highlights. Okay. Must be a bit of a boring game now. Okay, Norwich right before halftime. Dubravka plucks it out of this. Plucks that out. Yeah, that was lovely, that catch. Chilwell on the break. Oh, he's running forward. Oh, he's piling off. Yeah, you don't want your left back to be doing that, do you? You'd rather one of your strikers or attack midfielders doing that. But there we go. Halftime. Yeah, we're demolishing these guys. They're making it easy for us. So, okay. What I forgot to do actually was, I remember in the first part season expectations was 17th. Season preview, we're now up to 9th. Okay, so that's good, and that kind of matches kind of what the board were looking for, like mid table. So I'm really happy with that now. That they're saying 9th for media prediction rather than 17th. So I'm really happy with that. Oh no, it's still 17th, but okay, so the media predicts 17th, but our odds are 9th to finish 9th. So I'm happy with that then. Okay, so Almerians took up a little knock. So I want to bring on Max Mean. He was injured, but let's put him on. Okay, and we don't want to Don't want him to get too injured. Okay, and everyone else is pretty I'm happy with, so let's just continue. Okay, so Maximin, first touch of the game. He gives away a free kick. Okay, that's a bit, okay, Neves. Oh, Ruben gets it, Ruben Diaz, but that was, was that meant? Did he mean that, or did it just hit off him? I'm not even sure, let's check. Let's put the speed down. Let's, I think he meant, or maybe it just hit off the back of his head, I'm not entirely sure. Can we go back and view that again? But I think it might have just, yeah, okay. Back to live. So it's 3-0. I'm really pleased with how things are going here right now. Neves, that was a wasted pass. Gives it to Groski. Groski's running down the wing. He's surging forward. Plays it back. Oh, played in the space for Gibbs. Gibbs crosses, and it's plucked out the air by Dubravka. That was comfortable. 60 minutes gone. Newcastle 3. West Brom, Norwich, because I'm just looking at the colours. West Brom now. Oh, Ruben Neves, he's stolen it. He's running forward. Can he find a pass? Morales, straight at the keeper. That's the first real chance he's had. But he has had an assist, so that's pretty good. Still 3-0 to Newcastle. Almirian was the guy who had scored 2 goals, but he's now off. He had picked up a little bit of a knock. St. Maximin's his replacement. Running forward, can he score? Oh, it's a corner, another one, but it's a default corner, so you can't expect too much from this. Morales plays it for McTominay. It's all over the place. Chilwell, can he get the cross in? Plays it out, McTominay. Florentino. Not going forward with this, are they? Neves, then that's wasted. 18 minutes to go. Let's make one more substitute for now. Who's complacent? McTominay's complacent, so he can be replaced by Bentalab. Let's bring Bentalab on. Groski to Sawyer. Sawyers plays it out. Robinson, and he's hit it right at Dubravka. He should have really put that one away. He should have made it 3-1, but as it is, it's still 3-0 for now. Lovely defensive header there. And they're moving backwards. That's what we want. Oh, it's been stolen away. St. Maximin plays it out to Fraser. Fraser, can he play forward? Nope. He plays it back and it dies out. One more substitute remaining for Newcastle. Let's bring on... Who are we going to bring on? He's playing a 7.6 is Morales. So do we take him off? Yeah, let's try it. Come on, Joelinton, see if there's anything you can do. We want to change things up a little bit as well. So let's change that up. Pause the game. Let's team instructions. Do we want to? No, let's not change that. Let's not change this. Go into tactics and change him to target man. There we go. And play. Neves with the free kick. And it's defended well. Livermore. It's on the run down the wing. He still has it. He's surging forward. And it's well stopped by Fraser. St. Maximin plays it into the infield to Ruben Neves. Neves plays it out wide to Lazaro. Lazaro back to Shah. Neves. He's been involved in a lot of the play. A lot of the build-up in this game has Neves. St. Maximin has it out the wing. It's played out to Chilwell. Chilwell has a cross. And it's blocked back out to St. Maximin. Can he take a shot? Oh, that's a lovely sliding tackle block there by the West Brom defender. Still Newcastle 3, West Brom 0. Just coming up to the final whistle in a minute. It's been a very comfortable win for the Toon. Lovely start to the season in front of the home fans with a lot of new signings in the team. Can he get one more goal? Oh, no, there we go. 3-0. Newcastle 3, West Brom 0. And I'd imagine that Almerian, even though he came off at half time, got man of the match. Okay, so there we go. That's the first game done and dusted. We will be back for the next game, which is going to be against Everton. So we'll finish up today there. So we'll come back and we'll play Everton, and Wolves will be the next two games that we'll play in the next episode. But brilliant start, 3-0. I'm really happy with that. How long is Almerian going to be out for? He's out for just a day, so I'm very happy with that. Attended the press conference. It was a terrific performance. It was a great match. Of his debut, that good. Can't wait to see again. He was terrific. He was simply faultless. And Longstaff played. Okay, met Longstaff at Coventry. Almerian, you were superb. You were superb in front of goal last game out. Okay, so there we go. That's it. First game of the season done. Lovely to see. We're sitting top of the table. Let's just finish the season there, and we'll be crowned champions. Only 37 more games to go. Who knows? But I'm very happy with that start. So I'll be back for the next episode, as I said, and it'll be against Everton and Wolves. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.